The day is April 23rd, 2024, and something amazing has happened today inside the Earth2 community. It was a moment that many people said would never arrive, a day that the competitors joked about. But really, they should have feared us. This is a day that will go down in history as the day that Earth2 introduced its community to the world of digital assets. I mean, sure, we always knew it was coming. However, to see the ability to connect to MetaMask has finally arrived and is live on the site. So what exactly does that mean? It means that once we remove the currency from the ecosystem on the game, it becomes 100% decentralized. And that in return translates to it being yours, not a note of debt owed from a government, not a loan from a bank with a huge interest rate, not a wage you have to wait for in a paycheck. Some would even say that it's better than a birthday card with a crisp $100 bill from grandma. The jury is still out on that one, but I'm straying from my point here. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the key takeaways of the press release from the team at Earth2. This is quoting directly from the site for the next few scenes. Essence is the first step, connecting your MetaMask wallet. They say that as part of Earth2 Day 2024, they are also excited to announce the release of the first important step leading up to the highly anticipated launch of Earth2's own token, Essence. Let's go. Wallet connection is a new and important feature which will enable you to transfer the Essence tokens you have earned within Earth2 out onto the Ethereum blockchain. Let's get it. They go on to say that they are releasing this feature now in order to give their players ample time to connect their wallets and for their team to ensure everything is functioning correctly before they look at releasing the very next important step, which we know what that is. So this is it. This is the Genesis. This is the key that opens the door for so many to a new and better life. So how does MetaMask work? So these are the steps that they go over on the site. We're going to go over them now in the video. They start off by saying to connect your MetaMask wallet. In order to do that, you're going to log into your Earth2 account only at earth2.io. You're going to ensure that you have the two-factor authentication enabled so that you can get into the account. You're then going to go to settings. You're going to scroll to the bottom of the page and find the wallet section. Look for the little MetaMask logo. And as long as you have the two-factor authentication code in, you should be able to click connect and it's going to automatically connect your wallet. So remember, it is very, very, very important that you do have that 2FA code entered into the space before you try to connect, because it will remain grayed out and it will not even allow you to attempt to connect if you do not have the code in the box. 2FA is life. They do explain on the site that you can open via the browser or an app on the mobile phone. You can find that information in detail by checking out the site. I didn't want to get too into it because I didn't want the video to be wordy. Check that out if you want more information about that. They basically talk about a QR code and the other options you have for connecting your MetaMask wallet to your account. So this is an amazing first step to being able to trade your Essence on the open market. The team was also gracious enough to bless us with yet another surprise. They tripled our Ether production. Super cool, guys. We love y'all for that. Shh. Don't tell anyone our little secret, but it also boosted the resource production. Let's go. Today was a fresh breath of air that makes us here at Earth2 in the Know proud to be part of this amazing community. So what else has happened in the world of Earth2 since our last news update? This is Earth2 in the Know, and let's get into it. Well, we should probably take a look at how fuse droids are crushing value records of the droid's previous history before resource prospecting became a thing. It's crazy. For us personally, we stayed pretty close to the floors on the ones that we sold, just so that we could track the data. Now, please do not judge us for our tiny amounts of e-dollars, as we usually buy land with everything we make inside the platform. I mean, after all, that just shows that we are totally 100% committed, right? I'm pretty sure that's doing it right. Just ask the man with the monocle. So as you can clearly see, the average common, uncommon, rare, and epic droids were all less than $1 US, like a month ago. Now that is, however, no longer the case. Depending on the resource or the number of open slots, some of the droids are actually pulling major returns on investments. You can clearly see by my two examples that were shown here that the droids are clearly seen as valuable for the additional resources that they will provide. E2ITK thanks everyone who has purchased one of our droids, and we hope that they bring you amazing future wealth. Also, we would like to take a second to think back to when everyone's complaining about not having anything to do with their jewels. Boy, were those the good old days. Jewels are quickly starting to find out that they went from undervalued to underowned. And what do we mean by that? Well, for accounts that hold thousands of properties with multiple resources, we are quickly learning that there are no longer ever enough jewels. The Mintar needs jewels. The land needs jewels. Many of them, in some cases. Our faithful servants, the side droids, they need jewels. And guess what? Jewels are finite. Kind of like Bitcoin. So just some food for thought. Just because you don't see the value in something that you have in an asset today, something can always come along and prove you wrong. We're seeing some great returns in the community when it comes to resource production, and we would like to hear from the community. What is your top producing resource, and how do you think it will equate to market value? Which that brings up another rabbit hole question. Will it be better to produce more oil on a massive scale, being a tier 1, or have just a few copious iridium mines, being a tier 9? Food for thought. These things will all make for questions we look forward to learning over time, as will be key roles in developing a sustainable strategy. This is going to wrap up this video. As always, we really appreciate all the support, and we would love for you to hit the like and the sub buttons. It really helps out the algorithm. We can reach more people, tell more people about the project, and, you can feel good and sleep at night. As always, we love you guys. This is E2 in the Know, and we cannot wait to see you in the Earth 2 metaverse. Peace.